Hey, welcome back to FactNest. Let me start with a question. Do you trust your own memories? Like that moment from high school you always tell people about? Or your first kiss? Or what you wore on your birthday last year? What if I told you some of those memories might be totally fake? No, I'm not saying you're lying, but your brain might be. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and kinda terrifying parts of human psychology. Memory is not a recording. It's a story. And sometimes your brain edits that story without asking you. Let's break it down. Yeah, first off, your memory isn't like a video camera. We like to think that we store memories, like files in a computer, that once something happens, it's saved, locked in, unchangeable. But science says otherwise. When you experience something, say a fun moment with your friends, your brain doesn't record everything. It captures fragments, the general idea, the emotion, a few sensory details. Then, when you try to remember it later, your brain doesn't replay a video. It rebuilds the memory from pieces, like a puzzle. Every single time. And here's the scary part. Every time you recall a memory, you change it. It's called memory reconsolidation. Think of it like opening a saved document. You read it, make a few edits without realizing, and hit save again. Next time, you're not remembering the original, you're remembering the last version. So what causes these edits? A few things. Your current emotions. If you're in a good mood, a bad memory might feel less bad. If you're angry, even neutral memories can feel hostile. And other people's stories. Ever had someone tell a story from your shared past, and suddenly you remember it that way too? That's not imagination. That's your brain rewriting the memory based on new input, photos and videos. This is wild. Studies show that looking at photos of an event can make you believe things happened that didn't, because your brain fills in the gaps using the image. And the most surprising one? Your beliefs, especially about yourself. If you believe you're clumsy, you'll remember falling more often than you actually did. If you think you're always right, well, you'll remember being right more often. So yeah, memory is less about truth, more about identity. And let me tell you about a famous experiment. Researchers asked people if they remembered getting lost in a mall as a child. Some of them said yes. They even described the event in detail. I remember crying near the fountain, or there was a man who tried to help me. But here's the twist. It never happened. The researchers had planted a fake memory, and the participants had filled in the blanks themselves. They weren't lying. They truly believed it. This is known as the false memory effect. And it happens more than you think. Now here's something to blow your mind even more. Your brain can invent memories of things that go completely against your personality or experiences. In one study, participants were told that they had once committed a crime as a teenager. At first, they denied it. But after several sessions of interviewing and leading questions, 70% of them created false memories of the event, including details like how it happened and who was there. It's not just a glitch. It's how the brain works. If you're still here, your brain clearly wants more. So hit that like button. You'll remember this moment later and smile. Trust me. And if you've got that friend who remembers everything perfectly, share this video with them. Let's test that memory. Okay, so we know memories aren't reliable. But what's happening inside your brain? Here's the science. Your memories are processed in a few key regions. The hippocampus helps you store short-term memories and send them to long-term storage. The amygdala links memories with emotion, especially fear and joy. The prefrontal cortex organizes everything and tries to make sense of it. But here's where it gets weird. When you recall a memory, your brain activates the same networks, as if you were experiencing it again. Emotion, sensation, even physical reactions. That's why remembering a breakup can hurt, why thinking of a loss can bring tears, and why happy memories feel warm physically. But that re-experiencing process, that's exactly what makes the memory unstable, because you're recreating it from scratch, with your current mood and context. So in a way, memory is a creative, not reliable. Now let's talk about the Mandela Effect. Have you ever been 100% sure something happened, only to find out it never did? like thinking the Monopoly man wears a monocle. He doesn't. Or remembering the line, "Luke, I am your father." It's actually, "No, I am your father." That's the Mandela Effect. When large groups of people remember something incorrectly. No, it's not proof of alternate realities, but it is proof that memory is a shared illusion. Our brains fill in gaps, together, based on culture, expectation, and repetition. So, what can we do? Do we just stop trusting our memories completely? Not exactly. Here's how to improve your memory and protect it from distortion. 1. Always write things down. The act of journaling locks in the original version. 2. Avoid rehearsing painful memories. The more you revisit them, the more they change. 3. Double-check stories with others. Get a second perspective, but don't automatically adopt theirs either. 4. Be aware of your current mood. Don't make important judgments based on emotional flashbacks. 5. Accept uncertainty. Memory is fallible. Embrace that. Don't be so sure you're always right. Let's wrap this up. Here's what we've learned today. Memory is not a perfect recording. It's a reconstruction. Every time you recall a memory, you might slightly change it. Emotions, suggestions, beliefs, and even photos can alter what you remember. False memories are real and surprisingly common. You can't fully trust your memory, but you can understand and improve it. Now here's my favorite part. What's one memory you were absolutely sure was real, but turned out to be false? Maybe it was a detail in your childhood, or a story your family swears never happened. Drop it in the comments. I want to know how your brain surprised you. And if this episode hit hard, wait till you see what's next. Because in the next episode, we're asking, what really happens when you stop sleeping? The answers might scare you. Subscribe now. And I'll see you next time here on FactNest.